Welcome back, everybody. So, continuing work here on the island, I am going to build a reed sugarcane farm. And I need one of those because I need to make bookcases, and so I need some books, and I need them to trade with the villagers, because the villagers always have a paper trade. So I need to be able to make paper. So I've got a simple little layout here. So we're going to have a wall which goes around, and then we'll have a collection path using the powered rail and a minecart hopper. So I'll go out and collect the reeds as they get knocked off. And are they reeds or sugarcane? Sugarcane. They used to be reeds, I think. Now they're sugarcane. And then, so we'll just have the collection point. So I think what I need to get started with is digging this down one. Because we're going to have, right here is going to be where the wall is. So just start with an outline of that. And then down the middle here is where all the brains of the operation are going to go. So right here is where the collection area is. I actually need to dig this down too. Because what I need to have done, and this will make more sense once I get everything else in here. I think I'll just go ahead and do that. Because this is where the sugarcane is going to grow. But what happens when it gets harvested, I'm going to use the piston to harvest it. They'll get stuck on here every once in a while. So if I use a hopper minecart, it can run under there and pick up any thing is sitting on top of this block. But I don't know how long I want to make this thing. I've only got, so I can go like 17, 18 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That should do it. It's going to be one of the bigger buildings, actually. Probably don't need it this big, but I've got plenty of room. Let's pick up these. You know, I'm just debating whether to put something down here. Maybe just plain stone. Yeah, maybe just plain stone for that. I have andesite, but I don't have any plain stone. Oh well. Okay, let me finish digging this out, and then we will get back to it. Okay, got this all cleared out, and we are ready to start. Actually, I need a... We're going to kind of start from the bottom up. So down here I need to make our collection system. So that little channel there, and on either side, that's where the water is going to go. The sugarcane is going to go on this block here, down. And then right above here, we're just going to have a solid block above the water, a piston on top of that, and then the observer on top of that. And the observer will fire, you know, when the sugarcane grows 3 tall, it'll trigger the observer, which will trigger the pistons, which will push everything off into this little ditch here, where it'll be picked up. And anything caught on here, since the rail is going to go underneath everything, will get picked up too. So that is the principle. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, especially with observers now. It just watches for a change in the state, and as soon as it gets it, bam, fires off, and we have harvested. So I want to get a block of redstone, or actually a couple blocks of redstone. Let's make like 5 or 6 or 7. I got plenty of redstone. I got more redstone than I know what to do with. And I kind of went overboard down here. This is going to be an access path. So the rails will go on these two. Like that. Let's get the rails out. I hope I have enough. So we'll do those two there. I think if I put one here, I should be able to put some redstone. And let's go down and oops, I can't do that. I gotta go out one more. Oh, come on. Like that. And I don't know if I do this. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. No. Why? Maybe like that. There we go. Jeez. So the cart will start here, it will go down, around, come back, and then I need to come up here into a load-unload station, like that. And it can go up. See stone there. So we'll have the same thing on this side. Actually, I got to get rid of that. Put another one here. I'll make sure I got plenty of power going through these. Like that. So that should bounce it back and forth. Oops. That one, let's go with these there, and there. Trying to see. I want to make sure I got it high enough, because I need to put a hopper under here so I can unload it. Although, I do have enough room under here, I believe. Yeah, so I could unload it into a hopper. And then use a elevator to kick it up into a chest at the top. I think I'll do that. And if we get the do I have a... well, I don't have a minecart. Do I have iron? Ah. Come here. Okay. Get rid of those. Let's make a minecart. And of course, I left the hopper over here. Hopper minecart. And I didn't need to run all the way over here for a hopper minecart. I can do that in my own inventory. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know how that's supposed to go. That's not quite working out as I thought it should. I thought once it hit that, it would bounce right off of it. That's interesting. Maybe it doesn't like a solid block of redstone? That's kind of weird. Speaking of which... there. Well, that may lock the hopper too. Yeah, it doesn't like a full block of redstone. But it likes a redstone signal. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But that gives you a good idea of how this thing's going to go. So it's going to keep going back and forth like that and picking up everything. So that's the collection system. I need to monkey around at this end. We'll do that a little later. I'll just turn that off. Yeah, see, it stops it. That's good. Let's just put this redstone and the rails away. Get the water out. Oops, I do need those. So we'll just have this infinite water supply here. Let's temporarily, until I can figure out how everything ends. Yeah, I see that spider there. Not sure what that spider's doing, but oops. Oh, that is my way out. Come on, get out of the way. So once I get these water supplies put in place, then you can see that's where the reed is going to go. On top of here, we're just going to have stone. That's just to cap the water off. I could put anything in there if I wanted to. Now I'll do the same thing on this end. And then sitting right on top here. So we're going to have, this is always going to be there. So that's going to be a permanent feature there. And, oh, I do have the pistons already, and I got the observers, and I need redstone. So the pistons, they're going to sit like this. And when they fire, they're going to push off all the reeds. And so the minecart will collect them, or the hopper minecart. And then I need a space here, like this. And then I need these observers, facing outward. So they're looking the other way. So this little red dot is where the energies, or the redstone signal is going to come out. I ran out of them already. Boy, oh, I do have more, okay. Well, that's weird. Ah, oh, come on. I'm putting you in the same spot I put those other ones. If I click on, I clicked the same spot both times, I think. Dang it. Minecraft, knock it off. There. Gotta get like the very edge of the block. Okay, so the signal will go into here. Like that. And then just to demonstrate, when the sugarcane grows up, it fires it off. Pretty nifty, hey? And then you see there's some getting caught here. They won't get caught here because I'll put a cap on top, so they'll get pushed out. But you see some get caught on here, and then some land on the rail. But if I turn on the minecart, it actually picks it up off of here and picks it up off of there, so I shouldn't lose any. And that's what the goal of that is. Normally you could just put a water stream through there if you don't mind having them hang on there, like the one I've got at the Desert Museum area. I lose a bunch just because they're sitting on top of the block here, and I just have water collecting it. And the only problem with this, if you get out of the chunk border or something happens, sometimes this cart will get stuck. So that's why I have this access tunnel here. And the only only issue. Oh, actually, that may be to my benefit. I was thinking stuff may land on this path I'm on, but I may actually want to take advantage of that. So I can raise this up one more. See if I can get this up here. If I can get this elevated higher, then I can just have it dump into a chest right here at the end. I need to think about that. But for now, this is so that's the meat and potatoes. And actually, there we go. That's things. Functionally, that thing's done. Just plant a bunch here like that, and we are done. Need to get another piece of dirt for that last one. Now the rest of this is going to be making it pretty. But before that, let me contemplate how I want to set this rail up. Because I want to get it, I don't want them to land where I'm standing. So if I put another set of rails here, so if the rail goes down and back, and then down again, unless I start at that end. If I go there, down, if I go down there, down here, down there, and back, and then up. I can get up one more. Yeah, if I get up one more there. Oh, I need that, don't I? Yeah, maybe I can get that thing a bit higher. And then let me try and put a little item elevator in here so I can push items up. And we'll see how that works. So let me play with that and be back in a few minutes. Okay, I didn't have to do as much track redesign as I thought. The track stayed the same. But down here, I just sort of pushed it back because I didn't actually need to go up as high as I thought I did, because I've got this item elevator. So the track will come through here, go over this hopper, and I could probably even have put it closer if I wanted to. I got plenty of room, so I'm going to use plenty of room. So it'll go into these droppers, and then I've got the same dropper clock we have over at the silos. So it goes into a dropper, comparator comes out into the block, carried over into this block. This has got the subtract mode on it, so when there's an item in here, it blinks, and the observer observes it, sends a signal into the droppers, which kicks everything up. So I can show you that in action. Let's put the sugarcane in there. We'll get back up. And there we go. It'll kick them out, and then they'll end up in this chest. And to prevent what you just saw, I'm just going to put a couple stairs there. And then this is actually going to be, where is my andesite? It's just going to be one big andesite wall right there. And you'll never see any of this mechanism behind the scenes. I could even put that like that. Will that work? Yeah, I could even put it like that. so we can have the entrance, have an entrance down, and you won't even see anything. I have dirt. I do have dirt. Got plenty of dirt. And the actual wall is there. And do I have a door? There. And the building actually goes out to here. I need to get a little more andesite because I got carried away. I do have some. Like that. So this is this end of the building. I'll replicate it at the other end. Did I see? I saw it fire off. It must be, maybe it was the other side. Yeah, the other side fired off. We need that, like that. And it's actually going to have to go up. Like that tall. Yeah, it's going to have to go up one more. So we see all this sitting here. If I go over on the other side and start the cart, and if we're quick enough, we'll be able to see it come through here and pick up all those. Look at that. And then it should come back and drop them off here. We should start seeing some come across. Or maybe, did we already? Yeah, I think so. Oh, That is a little bug in the system there. Oh, sorry, in your way. Okay, I think that... Okay, yeah, that lever was keeping everything activated. But now that it's fixed, don't have to worry about it. The only thing I might want to do... Oh, there's a lever there. I could... I'll have to think about that. I may be able to have a button or lever on this side to turn it off and on from up here. That could be a possibility. I just want to make sure I don't interfere with... Yeah. Interfere with any of this stuff. Oh, I could also come across... I'll have to think about that. Oh, sorry, got in your way. Go, minecart, go! Oh, let me turn this off. Okay. But that takes care of... oops, that's not what I wanted. Takes care of that. And then I had... want to top this off here. Because I think we saw that in that one test, things will actually end up on top of these if we're not careful. I don't think anything can spawn on redstone, but I'm not going to take any chances. There. And then I'm going to put a half slab cap on top of all this, just to make sure nothing spawns on top of it. So that is the ends. The sides are going to be, look, I've got my glass, going to be white glass. So I'll make some of that. So I need to make some white, and I need to make, oops, where's white glass? There we go. Make the white glass. And then I have some dark oak planks. Let's make a few more of those planks. I can show you what I'm going to do here. So this is going to be one solid wall. Like that. Oh! It's going to line up with this andesite wall. Go straight over here. I'll have to get some more andesite, but I'm going to need to push that wall out. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3. So it's going to have to be 4 deep. And there's not, you know, this side houses all the item elevator and stuff. This other side over here doesn't have to house anything. So it's just for, just to keep it balanced. Basically for show. And I want this wall of glass here, and then on top of the glass, are these dark oak planks. And then we'll do the same thing over there, and then I'm going to top it off. Actually, I think I want to go up to here. Like that. So then this will go across like that. Get the glass in here. I think this will look pretty good. More planks. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like the look of that. So you can actually see everything that's going on in here, which is pretty cool. I'll thicken this side out on this end just to balance it off. And then this side looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. And then the only thing I need to do is top off, put a half slab up there and a half slab on top of that roof just to keep things from spawning. And like I said, I need to figure out, or want to figure out a way, if I can, to send a signal to this block. Somehow route a signal to this block from up above. That's going to be tricky. Well, maybe not. Let's see. I got a redstone torch and put it there. Does that actually? No, that doesn't actually do anything. That's interesting. I thought it would power that. Oh, no. That doesn't do it either. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to have to play around with this and figure out how to get the signal from up here into that block. And then finish the rest of it. But that gives you a good idea what it's going to look like. And I think it has a good look to it. It'll look a lot better when it's balanced over there. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and hope you come back and catch the next one. I'll show you the finished product in the beginning of the next episode. And then we're going to build a leather shop or leather store right here. So that is the plan. Until then, have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.